Yes, if I put the result on the side, it was a good experience. Sorry, really interesting to see the behavior of all the players. So that's why I can understand why few players had a long career like this, and yeah.
All right, we'll go into questions. Go ahead, Charlie.
Wilfried, could you just speak on, this has felt like a close-up, maybe your celebration of Columbus and everything that you and the club have achieved and built here. Could you speak on what this week and this night meant in that sense?
Yeah, it's been a reward of the courage of the owner to save the club and all the family and the ownership group. And listen, this is the representation of what is Columbus, in terms of the passion for the soccer, and also, yes, obviously the facility and the stadium and so on, but also the details, to have really good fans, and also to understand what we want to do here, and also the vision, and also to try to leave a legacy over there. And I'm really proud to be here because people sometimes they like to talk, but they don't act. But here we act, and this is really nice to see that.
Right here, front.
Wilfried, Joe Lowry from Backhill.com. Thanks for taking the time for this.
Yes.
I'm wondering, this is obviously a little bit of a strange experience, and you opened by saying if we set the result aside, which is obviously the right thing to do, this game doesn't have any real consequence. For you personally, with all of these bigger names involved in being around them, is there something that you've learned about yourself from getting to observe them, and maybe also something that you've learned about your philosophy and your style? Because even watching tonight, seeing some similarities of how you guys play, there's a framework there. Have you learned those things about you, and also maybe about implementing your ideas in strange circumstances?
Yes, I try to challenge myself every time, and also to question myself, and to the last 2 days, and also tonight, I understood why I want to play in a certain way, because I had at a certain moment really good emotions. And me, the way I am as a coach, yes, as we know, as everybody, we are all competitive, but the emotion, it's really important for me. This is something that, the soul that I have inside, and I need to feel something like that. And it was really interesting to see all the players, because I like to associate, the player and the human being. And it was really nice to see that, because I can understand why certain players play like this, because I was a little bit closer from them for the last 2 or 3 days. The way they prepare, the way they are, the details about certain things, or the way they try to step back and to, after 2 minutes, boom, to be ready. So it's been really interesting. And what I've learned is there is no solution. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. I saw certain things that I said, oh, okay, he prepares himself like this. And right away, it was good. And sometimes we try to control everything. We have to do this, we have to do that. Don't get me wrong. We have to do certain things like this. But perspective is everything. And honestly, I'm really grateful to have 2 or 3 days with those players, and also this dynamic that we had, because it's going to be good for me to adjust certain things, and also to teach the academy players, example, or my players also certain things. So no, this is good. This is really, really good for me and my staff.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to the next question here, and the blue shirt, and then we will go over to the right.
Buenas noches, profesor. Sabemos que hubo muy poco tiempo para estar con los jugadores, pero el primer tiempo el equipo tuvo reacción después del gol de México. En el segundo tiempo empezaron bien y de repente se cayó. ¿A qué se debió esta situación?
Obviously, we know that you spent little time with the players that you put out today, but when the first goal hit, your team reacted really well with that one. In the second half, it was a little bit of a different story. What do you think changed?
We were close to come back because we hit the post 2 or twice, something like that. We had a good opportunity to come back, but after that, in transition, they attacked well, and we the game was more open, I would say. But to be honest with you, I really like the attitude of the guy because the idea was to respect the game. What does it mean for me? Respect the game is to I would say run together, but also, when we have a bit of dirty work to do, we have to do it. So I felt that they tried to have a chemistry together. And after that, yes, we conceded a few goals that it's difficult for everyone because we are like, okay, we can adjust certain things, we can do this, we can do that, but at the end of the day, we have to accept that. But to be honest with you, yes, this is a game against Liga MX and us, but it doesn't define what is the competition, who is better, who is not better. For me, doesn't make any sense, these kind of things. The most important is to represent what we want to do, and after that, to compete and to get better. But yeah.
Le pegamos al poste varias veces, hubo un tema de transición, el partido fue más abierto después, me gustó mucho la actitud de los jugadores, buscaron la química. Al final del día, este resultado no nos define, no define la competencia, porque estamos representando y buscando lo mejor que podemos hacer.
Bravo.
Next question. Sorry?
Bravo.
Oh, thank you. Merci. Go ahead.
Just what did it mean to have your two players combined for the goal in front of the home fans?
Good moment. I had a goosebump because this is the kind of goal that I would like to score because this is I call it a logical play. Don't try to do the extra touch, just play in the tempo and score the goals. So it was a nice goal.